Well, welcome back. Episode 21 of the Hearse Project. This thing seems to be going on and on and on for the rest of my life, but it is what it is, and it's here we are. But on this episode, I'm going to work on, I haven't decided yet really. The list is so long, it's almost mind-boggling, but this is the point in the video where I tell you about all the things we're going to accomplish that we, of course, know we're not going to, but hopes and dreams, right? Anyways, let's get to work. So we're still in need of some scuff plates. That is the official name, at least according to the interwebs anyways. Yes, the scuff plate is the official name. So we still need some. Luckily, I did some digging around and I did find that I actually do have both of the ones for the front doors. So I'm going to try to clean these up a little bit, maybe with some steel wool or something like that. Possibly see if I can save them, because they are cool, because they're specific to the Hearse. They're the S&S. Now on the back, if you'll recall, rewinding back to episode 1, there actually was no scuff plates, and I don't think there ever was any, because it was actually like a step that went up, and I probably had a rubber mat or carpet or something, but there was no scuff plate. So I think we're going to try to clean these up the best we can, and then make a set for the back that will, I don't know, somehow tie in or something like that. So we'll give it a try here. But let me go dig out some steel wool and my hammer and dolly and see what I can do. I definitely don't want to remove any of this black. And this is actually embossed in there. It's not just a print. So I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe a Scotch-Brite pad. But I was figuring, they're all kind of chomped up here on the edge, so I'm thinking maybe I can just trim that edge off altogether and get rid of it. Leave this hump here. This is actually to keep water from going into the car. These actually do serve two purposes. And then maybe moving the screws, in this area, so that way it'll look like it belongs there and won't look like a big pile of trash, like the rest of the car. But, as you can see, these do look quite nice, and yes, this is probably the least important thing I could be working on, but this is where we're at, so this is what we're doing. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be my best bet. Get rid of this lip here, which it doesn't, line up with the edge anyway, so I don't think it'll be noticeable. Plus, I'm the only one who will ever know, because I'm sure you guys won't mention it. And then for the back here, see, if I can make something that will correspond with that, that'll be cool. If not, then I'll just make 4 of them that match. I don't know. We're in the I don't know whatever stage. Currently waiting for the Queen to get home so we can put all the glass in. I'm not going to attempt to do the rear quarters by myself, because I got to have somebody inside, which should be her or myself or somebody, to get all that mounted. So I'm going to work on that. Going to work on the scuff plates and possibly put in the door windows today. That's my goal, and I'm sure it'll be, disappointing, but yeah, we're going to try. Ugh. Well, that was my cardio for the day. Ugh. Yeah. Get something to scrape down. Wonder what that means. cut these screws out. to saw. Much better. Maybe I'll dolly these out real quick here and see if I can, well, I don't know, whatever. Time to hit something with a hammer. Yeah, it's not looking real promising. These things are quite brittle, but well, let's keep going anyway and see what we can do. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Ugh. Got to remind myself where this thing actually came from. Don't touch my face. Little SOS. Well, it didn't get any worse. Well, so far it seems kind of promising. That's it's not a bad before and after. So I think I'll maybe go back to the hammer and dolly and see if I can't straighten this out some more. Remove this lip there, and then maybe something a little more aggressive like a Scotch-Brite pad to see if I can get some of this stuff out. Like I said, this stuff's embossed, so I just got to be super careful not to erase it. Well, not bad. Not bad at all. Wish there was a way I could make the back ones match the front, but there's just no way I could do that embossing. So, I don't know, we'll come up with something else. I mean, if these clean up, then we'll go ahead and use them. Looks promising so far. think I will switch to a block of wood. Been a while since I've used that. So what it's got, this little recess for the screw, and as you can see, it's kind of like got a double lip on it. I'd like to retain that without just mashing it all up. So see if I can find a little piece of tubing or something I can dolly that out with. This is how it's supposed to look. Neat little feature. Yeah, I own a plasma table, a mill, metal lathe, everything else I can need, but I don't have a complete socket set. Yes, I know. Aha! Got the winning combination. So what I got is a couple of sockets. So one socket fits that side. The other socket fits that side. And then a center punch, which I think might work. Or it'll make things worse. So, let's put that guy like that. That like that. That like that. And then hold it with my hip. And then try that again. Yeah, hold up. All right, almost there, almost there. Hip back in play. Yes, that cleaned up nice and well. Transfer that back to the bottom. Again, balance with the hip. Yeah, that didn't work too bad. Yeah, the use of the wooden stump is definitely a lot less aggressive, so you don't just mangle it all up. If you ever work on stainless, yeah, you absolutely have to use wood. All right, so now I need to straighten out that lip there. So I just got a little inside dolly I'll hammer through the inside. Yeah, all right, that looks good. All right, now I think I'll take and cut that lip off of there since won't be using it. And then I'll hit everything with a Scotch-Brite pad and hope for the best. All right. So the question is are they scuff plates? Are they sill plates? Or door seal plates? Those were the three most common responses on what these things are actually called, let alone a few other strays that I didn't even understand. But looking in the book, they come back as scuff plates, so I think I'll stick with that. I mean, that's not even in comparison to the adjustable wrench that, I mean, there must have been 30 different names for that thing all across the world, which is kind of amazing. You know, I think the technical patented name is adjustable wrench, but man, they had funny names all over the place. But here we are. Let's choppy chop 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 chop. Come on. Ah. Ah. There we are. It's harder than it sounds. Better already. That's about as good as it's going to get. Well, not quite like $1 million bucks, but 25 cents more than it was an hour ago. So the next thing here is I need to drill holes on this side, since obviously that lip is gone, those holes are all gone. But I am now perplexed because you'll notice that you have these lines here. You have the center tag, but yet they put the hole off center. So part of me wants to put it up here in the center because it flows with this, but again, should be here with this screw. Same with these here. I feel like it should be here at the line, not over to the side. It's just not right. This is like unholy. You just don't do those things. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just put like 2 of them or on the ends. I don't know. See, it's the small things that'll just drive you crazy for no good reason. Done with those things. Of course, now I gotta drag them to the burn pile. But we like to have them for Halloween decorations, so it works pretty good. Going to attempt to use a Scotch-Brite pad with my vibrating sander here, which I got a feeling like I might regret it. But hey, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna try something. I think I'll start off on the hump, and hopefully it will work without damaging anything. Besides, I gotta do something while my neighbor mows the lawn because, you know, all you can hear is lawnmower. Yes, I'm wondering if I can get this off. This is actually metal from the door from a dragon on it. Only one way to find out. Well, I think I like the steel wool better. I wonder if I can tap that out. I'm gonna go over to the block of wood. Getting closer. A little 220 grit there. If I can. Take and hit everything with the steel wool one more time. I think I'll call these done. I gotta drill the holes still, but they're a heck of a lot better than they were, and they are original to the car, so that's, you know, a plus. Some things just weren't meant to be restored. Yeah, for the most part, those turned out bitchin'. It's a heck of a before and after. Well, those turned out a lot better than I anticipated, so that's good. So now I'm gonna figure out how to make some to match the back. That'll be loads of joy. So let's get started. I think what I'm going to do, because I have no other options, is to make a wooden, well, I don't know. Maybe I can use the brake. Well, the brake's not long enough, so then I have to use the bead roller or that or a wooden buck. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me brainstorm here. So digging through my bead roller dies here. I'm going to be able to do a bead that matches it. Well, I got that. But what do I use it with? Also got that one. And I'm going to have this here, this set. I mean, that's pretty close. Well, it's not nearly as deep as I would like it to. Like, you know, no comment on that one. Negative. All right, well, I guess we'll make do. This one goes here. That goes there. That don't fit. That does fit. What the hell does this go to then? Whatever. All right, so figure out the length here. It just has one big ass door, by the way. It is 43. I'll cut it at 43 and a half, and gives me a little wiggle room. Don't forget that. 43 and a half. All right, so here we go. Now, I would like it to come over this edge and go to the bottom there. And since we're making it, we might as well make them the way they should be made instead of what we have. So I want to fold over to this edge here and cover all that up. Then I want it to end here. Maybe go a little bit past it, but yeah, maybe like a ½ inch past it, because there will be a piece of windlace there. So I think that's going to work. Now I just figure out how to do it. All right, so I want to bend it at a ½ inch on the outside lip, and then it's going to be a total width of 4½ inches. So I'm going to lose at least a ½ inch with rolling the bead here. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this long until after I roll that bead, and then I'll trim it up into it. Because whenever you're rolling beads, you lose material, so you have to compensate for that. Otherwise, you know, your material is going to end up being too short. So, and that's going to be a pretty good sized bead, so I've got to compensate a little bit for that. Alrighty, so I think I came up with a winning combination here. It'll be that lower die and then that tipping die in the center there. So that way, when I bend it, it's a nice soft radius is what I'm hoping. That or it'll render my metal useless. We'll see what happens. I feel like I'm doing this backwards. All right, now hitting the old shrinker, and we should straighten it out. Not bad for a first outing. A few more bites, we'll be good to go. But yeah, it like opens and closes like little jaws that, and actually grabs that metal and squeezes it together, and theoretically makes less metal. But it's not really nice to use on aluminum because it chews it up. But at the moment, it's what I got. This thing's definitely well used. I've had it for, I don't know, 20 years. It'll be time to upgrade to something else. All right, that straightened it out. That looks good. All right, now on the next bead. Right there. Come on. So one of the things with running it through that particular set of dies, which just happened by chance, not necessarily, you know, by plan, but you look how it goes. It bent it and then put a little lip on at the same time. That is absolutely genius. That's just dumb luck. Figure I better start on the second one before I get too far along here. See. Ooh. Get that. All right, round number 2. Alrighty, so got both of those made to this point. It's fitting how I want it, goes right over that edge. Gets up here good. So this is where I end. And then over here, I end here. So I'm gonna run a bead about this area here, and then it'll kind of hook in. My marker will work to meet that one. So that way the bead falls behind here, so when the water comes through, it runs out and doesn't go in the carpet. And in every possible theory, that'll actually work. So I switched out my bead dies to these big old guys. So we're gonna give them a whirl here. This is when I need Laura. Well, that's the beginning of something. If it's plastic off, it'd be nice. Almost. Oh! That don't look too bad. Need to hit it with the block sander and put some screws in it. And I think we just about called that done. Well, it sounds like Laura just pulled up, so all hail the queen, as they say. See if I can't grab her before too long and start installing some of the glass on this sucker. It really would be a nice milestone. You know, historically, I usually break at least one piece on the on the car, so we're gonna hope for the best.
Hilarious.
Put some magic juice on my glass here.
Hang on.
Just puts the lotions on the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it gets too right in the hearse again. Hey, that was funny. There. So we're going to stuff this guy in the hole.
He's not in this corner.
Grab his little rope, guys.
Okay. He's not in this corner. There you go. Oh, a little bit more. Nope, at this corner. In. There you go.
Hell, hold up, hold up.
I'm not pulling. I'm just holding.
Now we're doing back. Hold up, hold up. Top first.
How come?
Because that's where the rope is. I did it backwards. So now we try to recover. Hopefully nobody will notice. Luckily nobody's watching. Why does it seem like it doesn't belong here? Okay, so start pulling that rope.
Okay.
That way. A little slow, then that lip should start coming up.
Yep, I see it.
Slow, nice.
Okay. I'm getting there. Hang on, it's slippery. Slippy rope. Yep, it's working. Yep, hang on. It's getting there. It's really slippery, so.
I know, but no longer in camera view. I need you in camera view. Alright. Like a 5-pound weekly.
I didn't want to pull the other one because it tore. Because there's a nail there.
Ah, my eyeballs! Alright.
It's not bad.
Looks good to me.
Once you clean it, it's not bad.
Looks good enough for the girls I go out with.
Yeah, well, you have poor taste. Oh.
Ow! Son of a bitch. Some asshole left a bunch of staples. That asshole was me.
Wait, I didn't put it on the... Sir. I'm running out of stuff. Whatever, that's fucking as good as it gets. Close your eyes.
Oh, where's my blue guy? Right here. Yank.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, try the other one.
I don't want to rip it.
Yeah, probably have to use the spoon to get around the corner.
Don't rip it.
We did it. Success. This part of the car is a complete car.
No, it's not. There's no carpet. But close enough.
You're gonna be fine. Gonna be fine. All right. Date night it is. Let's get out of here. I'm hot.
Okay.
Cadillac hubcaps on Chevy wheels, like a whole bunch of just speed, like bolted on stuff. Like we're gonna turn 6-inch generic headlights. I'm ready for the. I don't know if there's any like specials or anything.
Would it be the last time?
Lady, hopefully carry your cat.
Hey, yeah, I know. Oh, you're fine. Awesome.
The guy with that.
That is Bustys, a cool retro 70s bar here in Austin. Probably the only damn bar worth going to. Reminds me of my childhood, going down to the local bar, see if I can find my dad. Good times. Alright, well, enough screwing around. I guess it's time to actually get some real work done. Oh yeah, still here. Gosh, the glass makes all the difference in the world. So, today's adventure, I'm going to attempt to finish my door jobbies I was working on yesterday and maybe put the vent glass in. We'll see what happens. Oh, yeah, and then there's this fun joy. when I put my gasket on, I forgot to put the stainless on. So I got to try to figure out how to get that into that groove, which I haven't really decided whether I really want to use it or not, but I got to at least try. I did go and dig out all the pieces. So if you look at it, it's got like a little lip on there that has to slide in there. So I'm hoping I can actually soap this up and get these in there. Definitely didn't think that one out. Getting the glass back out, that's not even an option. The gasket was $400 or $500, I think it was, and the windshield was, God, I don't even know. I don't remember, like $800 or something silly like that. So the idea of trying to take it back out without ruining it, that, not an option. So I got to figure out how to make this work in the gasket. So we'll get to it. Maybe I'll do that instead of the vent window. I don't know. It's Sunday. It's 2 o'clock. It's hot. I've been day drinking. You know, it's the productivity level is it's not so great. Although Bustys Bar and Jukebox in Austin, if you're in town, you have to check it out. Dude, it is a cool 70s retro bar. He'd opened it up and went and collected all the cool vintage original 70s barware and stuff like that. It's a cool little spot. It's you know, just like the old place you know, my dad used to drink at. So a little piece of nostalgia. So this is where we're at with these. So I'm going to block sand these out and then drill all the holes, or drill the holes and block sand, you know, something like that. And then I was kind of thinking about this here. Wonder if I can cut that out or something similar on my table over there, and then use it to emboss here. I think that would be fun. But I currently don't have any gas because I need to anneal the aluminum in order to do that. So that's gonna have to hold off just a bit here. But yeah, for the most part, we can kind of get it roughed in. But plus I got to draw it and it takes extra effort, you know. Also, my handy $15 metal cutter already broke. So I used it 3 times. So $5 a time, I guess it ain't bad. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and call these done for now. I'll be putting the carburetor in here shortly, so these will be ready to rock and roll. I'm still gonna try to emboss that, but we'll give it a whirl. Now it's time to try and tackle the stainless trim here. That'll be loads of fun. First thing we need is an umbrella. It's actually kind of cloudy today, so it's not burning hot. Oh. So much nicer. Still need to sort of reset this because well, I mean, it's set in place, but the garnish molding is what actually holds the glass in. So we'll let this hang out for a couple days and just sort of get the rubber used to being there, and then re-soap everything down and adjust it with the garnish moldings on there. Hopefully be painting those very shortly. Can't wait to break out the old Ace of Shades paint. It's gonna be freaking awesome. Look at that. The windshield washers actually push through the gasket. That's pretty weird. Try to paint that while I got a chance. I'm sure I'll forget or blow it off totally. All right. Well, that was successful. So that's good. Work the rest of those in there and then start the top. That'll be even more fun. Changing out this windshield is quite an undertaking. I don't see a way you could do it without actually pulling the dashboard off, because the way all the trim and everything mounts underneath the dashboard, I mean, you've got all these nuts and bolts here to hold that piece of trim on, which holds the stainless on, which holds the gasket in. So in order to do this, you have to literally take the dashboard off, take these out, take all this trim out. What a bizarre complex design. I guess they assume the windshield will never break. Anyways, almost done, so it's looking good. So despite the fact that it's raining, I was able to sneak out here and sneak on the top piece of trim. I gotta find the corners here. I can't figure where the heck I put them. But other than that, windshield is done skis. So on that note, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Or not, we don't know. Ooh, thunder.